Hello YouTube, this is Mike. Um, I'm going to talk about something that I've had on my chest for much of my life. I've always had a hard time, you know, meeting girls and women and, having the courage to talk to them, even though I have many times. It's just, for some reason, it hasn't worked out for me yet. Um, and it's frustrating, and I've tried a lot of different ways and, did a lot of things that people have recommended me to do. Um, it hasn't ever really been easy for me. Um, I never, I've never had a girlfriend really that was, you can really call a girlfriend for a relationship. It's always, been talking for a while and then, never hear back or never text you back, never want to really talk to you again, or, things like that, or, it annoys me, and I wonder why. Um, I've had, you know, my best friend, who's my age, 25, he never had a girlfriend until he was, 23, so, I think he met her about almost 2 years ago, 3 years ago almost now. I think it was March or April of 2013, and they met online from some game streaming site. I don't know which one, and um, they talked, and they never met each other, but they were talking and they eventually started Skyping each other and liked each other instantly. And a few months later, she moved all the way here from the LA area, and then they got engaged a few months after that. So they were really together for just maybe 6 or 7 months, and then they got married last year. It was my best friend, and ever since they got married, I haven't really seen my best friend that much at all. Only a few times since they got married in their wedding, which was March of last year. And that hurt me somewhat because, he was my best friend, and, getting married and all that. I don't understand their lives are going to change, but, it's at the same time, your friendship's never really the same afterwards. And then my other friend was online dating, and I don't remember which site, maybe Tinder, and they got engaged, or not engaged, they talked, and, they've been together for a few months now, and for some stupid reason, they're already getting engaged, and he never had a girlfriend either, and then my other friend, he's had a few girlfriends here and there, and, I'm not trying to sound, cocky or anything, but he's even admitted he's not a good-looking guy, really, but for some reason for him it's, it's a lot easier, and, he's slept with like 15 girls or something crazy. I don't know if it's all true, but somewhat I can believe it. And me, I'm, 25 and never had a girlfriend, never had a kiss, never, I'm still a virgin, again, it's frustrating, no girlfriend, it's just annoying, because I've struggled with depression in a lot of other areas for much of my life. My mom and dad got divorced when I was about 10, and you know what I really saw from their marriage when I was growing up was never really good. And then my dad got um, married to another lady a few years later, and cheated on her, and was with some lady that he had a baby with right afterwards. And um, I have a half brother somewhere that's about 9 or 10 years old that I haven't seen in 7 years almost now. And then my dad got married to a 21-year-old girl when I was right before I was graduating high school in 2009. Yeah, she was only a couple years older than me, really. And they were only together for a couple years, married-wise. He moved back up to Michigan with her, and she's from here, but they both moved up there, and they were together, married to 2 years, and then they divorced. And luckily my mom married again 10 years ago, 11 years ago almost now. My stepdad's a really good guy, but that's really one of the only few decent marriages I've seen my whole life. So I think that kind of twisted my mind for a while, scare me with relationships. And in high school I had a hard time with girls. One girl was a popular girl that I liked, and somebody spread some crazy rumor about me stalking her, and which I never did at all. And she told all the other girls, and they all thought I was crazy and a creep and all that. And there was never any prom or any dates or really any going out at all when I was in my high school years, mainly because of that, and my family at the time too. And I struggled with alcohol for a while. I quit that. I've been off that for 5 months now. I know that didn't help it either. It was hard getting out of the bar scene because I never had luck there either. But I felt it made it easier sometimes for me to open up and talk to anybody, really. Now it's just I've been joining other things like clubs, and been trying to talk to girls first, and still nothing's happened. I don't know why. It's tough when you're my age and most others around you are in relationships or have been in relationships and had sex, and talk to have a much easier time talking to people. Me, it's just my confidence it's okay in other areas, but with that it's not very good. And, I've tried to build it back up, and I don't think it's as broken as it was before, but it takes a while to get it back from me. I don't know if I'm ugly or good looking, really. I've never had a girl tell me, except for family, which I don't really think counts because they're just trying to make you feel better. And I've been on online dating sites for 5 years, and I've never had anything on that. No luck at all. No replies, really. And that's really annoying because I think there's a scam or something now at this point. But I don't think that because my friend, met a girl on Tinder, which I think is terrible because I've never had anything on that either. I've done most of the dating sites and never had any luck. I've been going to a church group, but I'm still scared to even really talk to many people there. I have a little bit, but it's still new to me. I was, isolated for a long time in a lot of areas, but I'm trying something different with that. it's just weird for me because um, I just I I just wouldn't know what to do really if I had a girl actually like me. I'd be confused or something, and I'd be happy at the same time. But again, I wouldn't really know what to do. And it makes me feel pretty pathetic sometimes. Um, my brother's has a girlfriend, and he gets mad about her. He's had a few girlfriends, and he always gets angry about them being too clingy or texting him and stuff. And at the same time, I'm like, I die for that. You know, I don't know why you get mad about that. You're lucky. Um, but for me, I've never had that. You know, and um, yeah, it's just, and I'm only 5'5", so I'm not a very tall guy, and I think sometimes that was hurt it before too, because I hate how girls always want tall guys, and they won't give you as much attention if you're short. And my brother's 6 foot, and for some reason I got gypped in height, but it is what it is. I'm good in other areas. I always wished I was just even a few inches taller than I am right now. I don't know, it's just frustrating going on Match.com and those sites and seeing all the women want men that are 5'10" or 6 foot and higher or taller than that. You don't see very many that don't really care. And I think I'd be a great boyfriend or a husband or just a friend. I'm easy to get along with. I'm easygoing. I'm kind. I'd open doors for girls and car doors, and tell them they look nice. I wouldn't overdo it, but I think I'd be pretty good. It just pains me because I've never had I don't know if I'll ever experience that, and I hope I do someday. But again, it's frustrating. But I'm not completely down about it. But at the same time, it's annoying and depressing because I've gone through this much in my life. So I just need some advice. And again, I had confidence in a lot of areas. It's tough because I don't know if there's something about me that just drives them away right off the bat, and that's what I hate about girls. How you sometimes don't even know you're doing something wrong, and it's just yourself, and then they don't like it, and it annoys me. So thanks for listening, guys. I just wanted to get off my chest. I've talked about it to many people before, but never on YouTube. So I just wanted to see, general public, what they thought. Thank you.